Once an experiment was conducted to understand the influence of gravity uh, on the mass of the object. As you can see there on your screen, an experiment is conducted. It's a gas jar where the vacuum has been created. All the gas has been removed so that there is no air pressure which will influence the falling of the object. Now, what we want to see in this experiment was that whether mass plays a role or when the gravity, when the earth forces an object to move down, at that time, does mass of the object play any role? So, just in order to understand that experiment, what was done, a 5 rupee coin, which has a quite mass as compared to a feather of pigeon or of some one else of pigeon or a peacock or somehow, where you can consider, although feather has a mass, but the mass as compared to the 5 rupee coin is negligible, right? So, just in order to see that whether the acceleration produced in the body due to the gravity will be affected by the mass of the object, this experiment was conducted. Now, to your surprise, let me tell you, although you might think about that these two objects, first of all, who is going to touch the ground out of these two objects? Definitely, obviously, the answer will be 5 rupee coin because, as per our understanding, because it is heavy as compared to the feather, so it will fall more quickly than the feather, and feather will take time. But for your surprise, uh, both of them touch the ground at the same time, indicating that acceleration due to gravity, that is acceleration which is produced in the body due to the force of the gravity of the earth, has no role of the mass. There is no role of the mass in the acceleration which is being produced in the object when it falls from a height due to the gravitational force. Now, we have to understand what is free fall. When a body falls from a height towards the earth under the influence of the gravitational force, under the influence of the gravitational force, that object we call as, it is under the free fall. For example, if I am having this duster and I allow it to fall down, at this moment when I released it, there was no force acting on this duster except gravitational force, except the force which is created, which is you can say exerted by the earth on this duster. Now, once I release it, what will happen? Due to the force, it will fall towards the earth and it will gain the acceleration. Right? Now, when it falls under the influence of the gravity, this is what we call as this is what we call as free fall. When the object fall under the influence of the gravity, we call it as free fall. When the object fall under the influence of the gravity, we call it as free fall. And Galileo proved that acceleration of an object falling freely towards the earth does not depend on the mass of the object. Whatever be the mass, the acceleration in both the objects will be the same. For example, if I am having this duster and the pen, these are the two different objects with two different masses. This has something else mass, this has something else. But if I allow both of them to fall towards, if I release both of them, you will see to them both of them touch the ground at the same time, although there is difference in their masses, right? So this experiment which I have explained to you using the feather and the coin, in that experiment it was quite obvious that both of them reached the ground at the same time. Even the experiment was conducted on the surface of the moon by the first astronaut who has visited the moon, that is Neil Armstrong. He was the one, he was the one, he was the one who conducted the same experiment. That is, he took a feather and a coin and allowed, because there is no atmosphere on the moon, there is no atmosphere on the moon. So, what he has done, he has allowed this coin and the feather to drop on the surface of the moon, because वहां पे वैक्यूम क्रिएट करने की जरूरत नहीं है, there is no air, so there is no air pressure on the surface of the moon. And it was finded out that they observed that both the feather and the coin touch the ground at the same time, which means that uh, a mass has no role. Mass of the object has no role in the acceleration which is produced in the body due to the gravity, right? So I hope that I'm clear on this point, that the feather and the coin fall with the same acceleration and reach the ground at the same time, because mass does not play any influence in the acceleration of the object which is created because of the, which is there because of the gravity, right? So now what we are supposed to find out, let me tell you, we will be now, the next topic is the acceleration due to gravity. Again, as I've told you, now what is acceleration due to gravity? When the body fall under the influence of the, when the body fall under the influence of the gravity, what happens? It will come in the motion, and you know, uh, whenever object is in, whenever object possesses velocity, and if there is change in the velocity, it has the acceleration. So when the body fall under the influence of the gravity, the acceleration which is created, which is produced in the object, is called as acceleration due to gravity. Okay, so whenever a body is under the free fall, whenever body fall under the influence of the gravity, so an acceleration is created, acceleration is produced in the object, and that acceleration is known as acceleration due to gravity. Now we will be calculating the value of how much will be the acceleration due to gravity, but I have told you that mass of the object has no role to play in the acceleration due to gravity, right? Now let me show you how to calculate the g, that is acceleration due to gravity. Suppose this is the earth whose mass is m, okay, and here, somewhere here, there is an object which is on the surface somewhere here. Matlab, it's a 2D. You have to imagine that we are having a 3D earth. Okay, an object. We are, for example, if I am taking this pen, if mass of the object, if mass of the earth which is attracting it towards it, when it falls under the influence of the gravity, is m, and let the distance which separate the earth which separate the earth and the pen BR. Suppose the mass of the body, mass of this body is M, mass of this pen is M, okay, small m, and mass of earth is M, that's big M, and the radius of earth with which it is attracted to, and the distance between the object and earth be R. Okay, but it is to be measured from inner core of the earth. Okay. Now, according to universal law, let they be separated by the distance r. Now, according to universal law of gravity, you know that there will be, according to universal law of gravity, if there is a force between the two, and that force between the earth and the pen is known as gravitational force, right? And how can we calculate that force? According to universal law of gravity, we know that the force which exists between the earth and the pen is equal to m1 g into m1 into m2 upon r square. Now substituting the value, g is the universal gravitational constant, it will be there, into m1. Let the mass of the earth be m, so we can say it's m into, what is the mass of the pen? It's m upon, what is the distance or radius of the earth? That is r square. So this is the way how we can calculate the value of F. That is how much is the force which is existing between the pen and the earth. This is the force which is, this is the gravitational force with which they are attracted towards each other. Okay, now we have to find out the acceleration. According to Newton's second law of motion, F is equal to m into a, right? Mass into acceleration, that we have studied in the, so substitute the value of F from equation 2 from second law of motion. All right, substituting the value of F. So what was the force of gravity between the pen and it was G into mass of the earth into mass of the pen upon radius of the earth. But we also know that according to Newton's second law of motion, force is equal to mass into acceleration. But now let me tell you, this acceleration which is produced in this object is because of the gravity. So it will be called as acceleration due to gravity, and it will be denoted as g, small g, right? Okay. Only difference between this A and this G is equal, but this G, that is small g, is because of the influence of gravity. This acceleration, this is nothing but just acceleration, but this acceleration is due to gravity. So if it is, how can we calculate the force? It is F is equal to m into a, but here I will write it is equal to m into g. Now what is this g? This is acceleration due to gravity. So I'm going to substitute the value here. It will be m into g. What is m? Mass of the object. Whose mass? It is the mass of this pen. M into G is equal to G into M, mass of the earth, into mass of the object upon R square. So mass of the object being the same on both the side will cancel out with each other. Then what will be the G? That is G, small g, that is acceleration due to gravity, can be calculated by giving the values of g into m upon r square, where g is the universal gravitational constant whose value is 6.67 into 10 raised power minus 11. Mass of the earth we have substitute, and then radius of the earth we have to substitute the value, and ultimately it will be equal to 9.8. meter per second square, right? So this is the way how we can calculate the value of the G. You know, mass of the object has no role. You can see that the acceleration due to gravity is equal to universal gravitational constant, which is G 6.67. It is constant all over the in the universe, in the whole universe. The value of G will not change. It will be 6.67 into 10 as well. Then M. What is the M? M will be the mass of the planet. Okay, wherever you go, this acceleration due to gravity will change as per the mass of the planet and radius of that particular planet. Because if I take the same duster along with the pen, okay, it fall on the surface of the, if I release it, it will fall towards the surface of the earth and acceleration will be produced. And the value of acceleration will be equal to 9.8. Now, if the same duster is taken and let me tell, we will take it to the surface of the moon, will it experience the same amount of acceleration due to gravity? No. The acceleration due to gravity, the value of the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the moon will be different. It will be on the surface of some other planet. It will be different. Why it will be different? Because G, that is acceleration due to gravity, will be equal to mass of the planet upon the radius of the planet. It will change as per the planet, it can change as per the satellite, but yes, on the surface of the earth it will remain same all over. Although it will not remain same, then we will discuss it, but uh, just to make our calculations more easy, we consider it that it is same on the surface of the earth, right? You can see to it that mass of the earth is 6 into 10 raised power 24 kg. Radius of the earth is 6.4 into 10 raised power 8 meter, and the gravitational constant, that is the G, if we substitute all the values, if we substitute the value of the G, if we substitute the value of the M, that is mass of the earth, and if we substitute the value of the radius of the earth, then it will be equal to 9.8 meter per second. So here you can see that it does not, this G does not depend upon the mass of the object, right?